Hello and welcome to Life in Pink. My name's Nanette, and on this channel we explore what I'm calling radical self-romance, tools, tips, techniques, and awarenesses to create a more fulfilling life. And today I'm going to talk about how to get yourself out of a funk. And I call it a funk, but I don't know if that's the exact perfect word for it. It's kind of when you get into some weird apathetic mood. Or I guess you could really use this for any time you're down a little or just kind of meh, however you want to say that. So when I first started my journey, I was training as a heart math mentor. And as part of that, you have to elicit some good feelings. And I really struggled with how do you elicit good feelings? In fact, at the time, I wasn't even sure I really recognized my emotional states. I mean, of course, if you're crying, it's pretty obvious you're upset about something or extremely happy about something. Or, when you're laughing, you can tell you're kind of joyous. But other than that, I didn't really have an awareness of my emotional states. So when I started Heart Math, it was like, oh, well, how do I elicit these joyous or good feeling states? And I really struggled with it. I had to sit with that for quite a while. And that made me realize that was a little, not disturbing. I'm really not sure the word that best describes it, but a little disheartening, I guess, that I couldn't really conjure these good feelings on cue. So what I started doing was going back into my memory bank and finding childhood memories that I thought were joyous, and then just sitting with those and trying to conjure that feeling of joy again. And the really cool thing about that is that our body doesn't know the difference between conjuring up a memory and reliving it in our head, or actually participating in the event at the time of the event. It does the same chemical reaction or something very similar that it did when you were actually living the event. So it's giving you those good feeling chemicals even though you're just remembering it and not actually living it. So it helped me to start recognizing that emotional state, that emotional feeling of joy. And you can do that with joy or love or compassion or anything that you're wanting to conjure. So the whole idea behind this video is just to start to become aware of your emotional states. Stop throughout the day and ask yourself, like, what is my emotional state? Am I happy? Am I sad? Am I angry? Am I fearful? Am I joyous? Am I feeling love? Because this is really important. This is the whole idea behind romance in general, and even more so for self-romance, is just really trying to participate in your emotional state. And as you will see, when you conjure joyous times or even bask in the ones that you're living, that you do have control over your emotional states. And you're not going to jump from like fear to elation in most cases, but you can start to understand that your happiness does come from within, and the love you feel comes from within, and that you don't need other people to elicit those emotions in you, that you have control over them. And so as you start practicing this and you start basking in more of the good times in your life and or recalling and reliving those in your head, you'll start to feel how good that feels, and you won't want to go back to the other way of living in what I'm calling the funk. So try it out for yourself. Play with it, sit and conjure up some good feelings. Go back as far in your memory bank as you have to. I went pretty far back, but as I did that, it opened up more and more memories throughout the years of good times and fun things that I have done in my life, and joyous times with family and friends, and really started to not only shift my perspective, but shift my energetic being and made me realize that I have ultimate control. And when you step into that, you'll really feel the power in that. You're not relying on others to make you happy. You're not relying on others to give you love. And when they do, it's even better because you can already be in those states yourself. And so it's really a powerful tool. So try it out, have fun with it, play with it. Um, if you are so inclined, leave me a comment as to how this worked for you and what kinds of things that you thought up, because sharing your experiences also help others. I thank you for being here. I really appreciate you, and bye for now.